Hello, crackers. Welcome back to the Blackbird Podcast. Are y'all good? Are you feeling good? You're probably watching the rugby. I don't even know what the score is, but hopefully Ireland are doing okay. You know. So how y'all doing? Are y'all well? I still have a butterfly in here. He's been here for weeks. I thought they'd be dead in like a day. 2 days, maybe. Tried to get him out, but there's a butterfly in the Blackbird. I can't get him out. Seems to be a big fan of the paintings. So, how y'all doing? I'm pooped today, and I'm still very wary about talking with a tooth missing. It's really affecting my mental health. But fuck it, it is what it is. Oh, I was just coming to terms with it. My head and the phone rings at work on my break. It was the dentist. Make an appointment. Fuck. In my head I was thinking, if I think really hard. Hey buddy, how you doing? I have a butterfly out of the podcast, but he's saying nothing. It's like the stonemasons. I got a message off of a buddy of mine, Alan, you big baby. Alan does a lot of stonework down in Cork and beyond Cork. And he's a very, very good stonemason, to be fair now. He's very good. He was messaging me, you should do one on stonework on the Blackbird. I know, oh, okay. Why don't you fucking come in then? He's one of 3 or 4 that I've asked, stonemasons. They all like to tell you how great they are. How you should do this, how you should do that, what they do, how they see it. And then I said, you come on the podcast and have a chat about it, because it's like more and more customers you'd meet to be coming out for coffee, having a chit chat and everything. It's kind of a dying thing, isn't it, the old stonework? There's not many younger people doing it, like we're all old or something. We're not old, we're not prime people. But so I said, yeah, why don't you come in and have a chat about this stonemason? Tell me how you got into it, what's your favorite way about it, what's your approach, how do you do what you do, and how do you how do you keep in shape for that job, mentally and physically. And each and every one of them, to a man, has yet to come back to me about coming on to the Blackbird, because they're all pussies. Fucking pussies. All big talking. Tell you about a camera and they go all Dougal on it. And it's a shame, because it is there's a great interest in stonework and stonemasonry, I'm finding of late. And it'd be nice to get various perspectives from people who do it every day. No matter the weather, they're out there, maybe sitting in the van looking at it. But you know what I mean? They do what they do. And everyone is uniquely different in their approach. My experience is when I'm working with all these, well, I say all, I've worked with many, but keep going back between 3, I suppose. 3 stonemasons that I would rate as very good stonemasons. And you're always thinking, I'll watch them and I might pick something up. You know what I mean? Even though they'd be like telling you how to do things at the start, when it would have worked with them initially, I was like, this isn't a fucking hobby. This is like, I know what I'm doing. I'll do my way. And if you're happy at the end of the day, we'll continue. I'm not your fucking apprentice. That's how they are. They like to just walk the way I walk, move the way I move. Fuck off. You fucking dope. But I have great respect for them. I have great time for them. I'd even call them friends. At least buddies, but definitely friends. No, they're good guys. It's a hard job. It's a hard station. And it is, I think, a dying craft. I tried to have some younger folks come in, but they just don't have the interest really. And it's, you know what I mean? You're on a time frame. You want to get a thing done and get it done looking really well. And you want to, if someone else is going to be there, you want them to be helpful. And if they're just going to be a fucking hindrance with no if they don't show any kind of interest or genuine, if they're not on fire by it, it's just wasting your time, and it's just costing you time. And things can take twice as long without having a problem with a person. So investing in that headache is a fucking no for me. No, not now. Maybe in the future, but not now. I've tried it 5 times, and 5 times I've been like, it's not. No, thank you very much. So yeah, Alan, if you want to talk stonework with me, buddy, anytime you want to come into the Blackbird, I'd be more than happy to sit down and have the chat. And I'm sure there are many people watching who would love to hear your thoughts, or Dave's thoughts, or the other Dave's thoughts. A lot of Daves. And they all have such a different twist on it. I don't think I've met any 2 stonemasons who think the same about anything. Because I went into some of those, what are they called? They're like these groups online where you can, stonemasons be posting their work, and I think the thought was initially, whoever set it up was, this is where stonemasons can show their work and chit chat, get to know one another and share experiences and all that. So I thought I'll have a look. My God Almighty, the bitchiness is just fucking ridiculous. It's very bad. I was like, there's no way I would fucking entertain any of it. Just pure fuckery afoot everywhere. There's some lads there. There's one in particular now. I don't know what part of the world they were in, but they posted this video of this epic piece of work they did. It was like a castle or something. And, initially I'm thinking, fuck. And then you realise it's one guy that did it. And you're like, damn. Impressive. And then there's like loads of comments. So I'm thinking it must be all good, right? No. Not one good fucking comment. All these just bitchy, nasty. I just thought that's pathetic. Fully grown men. This is how they're behaving. Towards a guy who claimed at the start he's like maybe 2 years in. And I thought it was very impressive what he was doing. He had a gift, like. But all these people were just nasty to him. And then there was this other guy, I think he's Scottish. You see, I don't know what fucking platform I saw it. But he's like going around Scotland, I guess, looking at stonework and critiquing it. But when I hear someone say they'll critique a thing, it's like they'll go through it in great detail and give, pluses and minuses and their perspective on how to, make the minuses less. But this person is doing no such thing. They're just shitting all over people, all over work. And I find in my experience that you could go onto a job and there could be X amount of stone there. They just want this and that done. And they're getting no more stone. And that's the end of it. So you're kind of helping them out in a way as well. So you work with what you got. End of. And you try to do the nicest job you can along the way. But basically, you work with what you have. And you do the best you can for the customer. And that's how I think it should be. But this guy is like deluded. He's going around like he's, I don't know what, some kind of rock star. Rock star, you get it? Yeah, fucking cunt. So anyway, Alan, if you would like to talk about stonework, I'd love to talk about stonework, but it's no good me sitting here talking about stonework. You want to bounce that kind of thing off of someone else. It's just more, it's much more interesting for a viewer, listener, whatever. Instead of me going on trying to remember shit. Everyone knows I've got a shot brain. Memories shot to shit. I can barely remember what day we have. So if you want to come on and talk stonework, Alan, by all means. Alan's Instagram account is spectacular. You should see it. What is the fucking name of it? See what I mean? God, I was going to look on the phone, but I don't have it at hand. I'll put it in in the comment thing, or the, you know what I mean, the about section, the description. Give Alan a little mention, and hopefully he'll come in someday for a chit chat about the old stonework. And he does a lot of the scanner. He'd be a specialist with the scanner, although he'd say he's just a specialist, full stop. Alan's got no problem with confidence. With stonework, anyway. He's loads of experience. He's very good now. Can't say he isn't. He's very good. You're very good, Alan. Fair play to you. So yeah, so no stonemason is coming in because they're all pussies. Pussies, chicken. But we'll see. Who knows what the future? I'll be honest with you. I've been so. I've asked a couple of folks that said that are meant to be coming in soon, but I haven't had an urgency to ask people to come in because I've been all over the shop. And I don't know. It's like, all right. Like I said, the evening's getting a bit longer now, so maybe it's time to start ringing and annoying people. But it's kind of hard where we live in Ireland. Oh my God, there's loads of people I know my heart to hearts will be a good laugh and to be interesting at the same time. And I'd know them and I'd be on to them to come in and they just fucking clam up. It's just not for them. They just, I don't know. And yet then I'm finding more and more Irish podcasts that are fucking excellent. They're great. They've just got the Irish thing going on, you know. They got the... There's one there I came across for the first time yesterday, actually. Two lads. And what are they? The How Is He podcast or something like that. But I think they're up in Carlow. They're very funny. They just have that. And then you have Blind Boy. He's very funny. And then you have... What's the one in Cork? I started listening to the one in Cork simply for the accent and the Cork banter. Red Raw. There's a guy and a girl. She's a comedian. He's an Olympic winner, athlete, that stuff. But they just talk. They talk the talk and they have a laugh and it's funny. They're funny, actually. I listen to them for this. I have a giggle. And Dave Cundy. What's David Cundy, I think is his name. The Wood from the Trees. Brilliant. I love listening to David Cundy, but I haven't seen much of his stuff lately. I suppose not everyone's one a week. But yeah, it is what it is. And there's another one. There's Conversations with Cornelius, of course, for the giggles. He'll fill you in on about all his, you know, the effort that goes into being a successful comedian. He's funny. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of, and they're all different. They're all very different. There was another one there, actually. I found by accident. Just a curiosity. They popped up. I think your man that used to... Is he with the... He's in a band. Something Walters or something. Or Waters. The Water Boys. He's in the Water Boys band. Him and some other lad, I think, who used to be a journalist or is a journalist. I don't know. But they're very political orientated. I want nothing to do with politics. It's and there's another crazy guy up in Sligo, James something. Sorry, James, I forget your name. But he's a fucking loon. Strikes me as the kind of guy you could have a good laugh with a few pints. Or no pints, just a cup of coffee. But very good brain on him. And very good way of seeing the world. Very Irish. He's as Irish as it gets. A mad fucking dude, but funny, and I like listening to him. He's good. The James something experience thing. I follow him on YouTube. Is it the Bull McCabe or something? Is that a nickname for him? Maybe, I don't know. I think David Cundy put something up. I think it was the Bull McCabe. But yeah, very good as well. I'm finding so many good Irish ones. And I'm still surprised that there's none local. Thought I might find a few within a 10-mile radius anyway who are at it. But You've Mike Hennessy, alright, and for my, he's starting one there now on Paddy's Day. The Mike Hennessy Positivity Podcast. So, see how Mike goes with that. So, all in all, that's what I'm thinking. Start ringing people and get them to come in for the chit chat. But yeah, it's like, it's nearly, there's a season first. It's nice to just come in and just do your own thing and just blah blah blah, because it's not like, you're not under any pressure to come up with anything in particular. It is what it is. I'm grateful people watch and listen and subscribe. I'm sometimes a bit stunned that they do, but fuck it, I'll say it, folks. I'm delighted. And what day is today? I don't know what I have. You have to do a few before Paddy's Day. This thing is like in January still. I have to fucking look into this. Can't rely on it for dates or time or nothing. What time is it? It's 4 o'clock there. Like, it's not 4 o'clock. So yeah, so that's podcasts and Alan, the stonemason in Cork. Dave Casey in Mitchelstown was going to come in as well. He keeps threatening every time I meet him. And then he goes under the radar for a fucking 6 months. So I must hunt these guys down, because they're gas, man. And there's another one actually who's a fountain of knowledge. His brain could just go anywhere. And it's always interesting. Aside from the stonework, like, he's got a very expansive interest in the world he lives in. Fuck it, I've been trying to cut down on the ciggies, and I've been doing pretty good. But you know what I noticed? I sound like shit now, more so, because, and it's not like I've cut down, well, maybe I have. I suppose half my daily intake. I'm down to half my daily intake. Believe it or not, the first 2 days, not so much. I smoked way more. Because, I don't know, is it because you're thinking, I gotta cut down. I don't want to cut down. That's the problem, you see. But with the dentist and the whole ongoing process there, they're on about, give them up. No, I'm not going to give them up. I'm not. So I've been cutting down, and I might have 12 or 13 rolled for the day. And I leave maybe 7:30. And I'm back maybe 5 or 6, because there's a lot of local jobs, which is great. Great. I hate driving down to Cork. That fucking tunnel is a pure time gobbling bastard. You should be in a job in, say, 40 minutes. But now, because of the tunnel, that could be an hour and 40 minutes each way. Fuck off. So, but yeah, so first 2 days, I think I actually ran out of cigarettes while I'm at work. So then you get home and you're fucking eating your face. You want a ciggy. But the last, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I've been coming home with like 6, which is awesome, which is very awesome. And I'm very happy about it. But I have noticed that it's like I'm clogging up, or it sounds like I'm out of breath, but I'm not out of breath. Do you know that kind of way? You're all fucked up. So I'm going to light one now. Okay? And to distract me from thinking I'm lisping. Am I lisping? Put it in the comments, people. Let me know if I'm being a lispy. Hello! I fucking can't stand this whole bullshit reality. Anyway. This is Saturday, by the way, today. Tomorrow I'm going to just fire this up straight away tonight. Fuck it. Tomorrow there's a shoot on in Eostanis, I think it's called. I never get this name right either. Sorry, Eostanis. It's a great shooting ground down in Wexford, over in wherever the fuck. Wexford. It's in Wexford. I forget how far it is. I was hoping to go, because I kind of get to every second shoot. Even though the Limerick one was cancelled, I had everything set up that would accommodate me going to the Limerick. And then I'd skip the next one. But then with Tom's little adventure in the garden, fixing stuff for me, helping me out. Greatly appreciated, buddy. Now the garden looks like there was moles having a fucking ecstasy party. Just fucking holes everywhere and pipe everywhere. And I was meant to cut up a bunch of pipe today and put it on, because there's a lot of holes and shit. So I have pipe to cut and glue it like a sleeve over the fucked up pipe, and then fill in all the holes that we dug to find where the pipes were in the first place. And there's a lot of outdoor work being done because the place looks like a goddamn tornado hit it. The winters are tough up here, but just the time not to be getting at it. And today was just too pissy, too shitty. I was doing stuff. I was painting. You'd be happy to hear. I was painting, people. It's not much to talk about it. It is what it is. It's just a fun painting. It was an attempt to kind of just get into the mechanics of painting, so I might in turn trigger the madness and the passion again to go back at it for the year. Because it's been nearly a year now and I'm getting a bit mental without the painting regularly. But it's a start. It's a stuttery start like all the other stuttery starts. But look, fuck it. That's where we are. Just kick on. Kick on! Anyway, so I mightn't get to this shoot tomorrow, which is looking fucking most likely. And I'm the cunt then that was banging on in my little column on the fucking Tiffan magazine about not enough shoots been on, which actually makes sense that I can't go, because you can't go to, a lot of people I know can't get to all of the shoots. And now that there's less shoots, you'll get to less again. So, reality again is a bitch. So, there's a bunch of people agreeing with me, and I'd like to think it'll snowball, because I'm sure there's more than those people. There's a lot of people feeling the same way. And of course there's a few politician people there who'll just fucking be cunts and just say, well, they won't say it to me to my face, I suspect. They'll just want to be a cunt. I don't entertain cunts. Do you know what I mean? I'd be trying to be nice and polite, but Jesus Christ, inside my head I'm going, fucking rip his throat out. But I'm nice. I'm nice, people. I'm too nice. I have a bow in my fucking hand and I have arrows. Don't come annoying me when I'm in this place. I might accidentally shoot you in the foot. But that's just a joke. It's a joke. I can't even laugh now because I'm very conscious of my fucking big goofy hole in my face. Look away! You gummy bastard. So it's been one of those weeks, people. It's been a very hard week. Physically hard, which is good. I've been passing out a lot in the couch in the evening this week because it was fucking... there was a really tall porch I was doing for the loveliest person in the world and his family. Lovely people. Great customers. I mean, super nice people. And they're very fucking happy with the finish, which is great. And we added 2 steps in it at the end as well. With Liscana stone is a hard bastard of a stone. But it can look so well. You know what I mean? If you take your time, it just can look so lovely. And I see a lot of folks doing it so many ways. And I do it my way, I guess. But he came up with some slate. Got some natural slate as well, which is great for levels. And I must say, I gave it a hose down yesterday when it was all finished. And got some photos and stuff of it. But as it dried through the course of the day, I finished that and at the steps. And it's getting that nice kind of it's like a smoky, whitey, kind of creamy grey kind of vibe on it. It's lovely looking. It looks great wet. When it's wet, it looks like it's black. And then it goes into that lovely, smoky, creamy, top of your Guinness kind of job. No, it came out really well. I was very happy with it. Because the porch in itself, I don't know, is it a plaster or what, but it wasn't really that square. but I only needed 2 lines dropped, plumbed on either side to so I'll have a nice straight line. Because I know even when I'm going back into the house, returning it into the house, you can see there's like, is it coming down like this? And then it's just but the stone has to go to the wall, you know what I mean? So the stone being darker than the wall, because the wall was painted brilliant white, it looks lovely. And then the dark stone up against it, it screams at you that there's a bit of a banana gun on there. But look, it still looks cool. It really strong, earths the house nicely, anchors it beautifully. And I can't wait for them now because I had this fucking timber to support. They have this stone going over the head instead of steel, which makes me paranoid because it's a natural fucking element and you just don't know. Will this fucker crack? But it's done. It's a nice chunky piece and it's not spanning a whole pile and it's not that really, there's not a lot really on it, but still you'd be thinking, I took my fucking time rising that. I wasn't in a hurry, you know. When I said it that day, I just went maybe a foot over it. And I put a shitload of wall ties in there. I think it took 3 days, 3 lifts. Taking my time with that one. Just wanted it to be set every fucking day. So when I go in the next day, it's good. Because the cement was nice and soft. So that's weight as well as the stone, you know what I mean? So you want to dry it out as much as possible before you go at it again. But yeah, it was nice to finish it. And I'm looking forward to seeing some photos now because he hasn't picked out the caps for the steps yet. So he might go at limestone, he was saying, for the top one. But it was nice. A nice hard physical week. It's kind of okay on the ground, but once you start getting off the ground, you're hopping up and down. It's a bit of a workout, you know. But that's good. It's just, it sucks for the first while. But you get more like that now going into the year, and then by the middle of the summer you'll be fucking grand. Yeah, I was very happy with it. It was a good physical week. And my console then, being the diva that it is, just refused to work for me. So that was fucking great. So it was all hammer and chisel, a bit traditional, you know. But Karen, the customer, he had a blade there. He cut a few up for going up the angles, which was grand. But other than that, it was all hammer and chisel. My hammer is fucked. I have to get a new hammer. But no, it's all in the name of glory. And it does look glorious. It looks beautiful. Yeah. Stone is awesome. And having it in the house as well is awesome. So that's what I was at, folks. That's what I was doing. And it was very rewarding. It'd be more so now when they get so excited. He had a vision. Da-da-da-dum. Picked the stone out. Da-da-da-dum. I came along. Try not to fuck it up. Got into it. Did my thing. And it looks super. I'm after putting photos up on Facebook because I managed to lock myself out of my Craft Stonework Instagram account, so I haven't been putting shit up there since I got a new phone. Because whatever way, when I was transferring stuff over, it only transferred over the art and the podcast. Because I think I had Craft Stonework and something else as well, but they were on a different email account. So I don't know. I'm probably not going to even bother trying to get them back because Instagram at the best of times fucking just annoys me. A lot of bullshit there. But at saying that, I was watching a lot of funny shit there as well. My God, there's some funny shit there. So I won't be so hard on Instagram. It's not so bad. You know, you'd be thinking, I should be doing more, I should be trying harder, I should be doing all that. And you have to turn around and say, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Have another coffee. Relax. You fucking idiot. So I got the job done. Looks great. And my arms are fucking heavy, and they're just they're like chicken legs now. They're just burnt off me. So unfortunately, I will probably miss tomorrow, because I have to sort my garden out tomorrow, because I'll be busy now for the next while. I won't get a chance. Even next weekend, maybe not. Probably won't get a chance, people. My crackers, you know? So this is very, very, I mean, it's usually fairly unstructured, the Blackbird, but today it's particularly unstructured, because half of me is here thinking, what was I going to say? The other half of me is thinking, would you cover up that hole in your face, you gobshite? And are you listening? So I have 3 minds instead of the one. And fuck it. I'm putting it out tonight, folks. So if you need something to make you feel a little bit talented, I'll give you the Blackbird. I think it's 116, maybe. I think so, yeah. So hopefully we'll have folks in soon to distract you from listening to my crazy. And if you're going to Danos tomorrow shooting in the archery, folks, enjoy and take loads of photos. And maybe if I have any friends going, I'll probably annoy you later on. Send me on some photos. So I can blast it everywhere. You know? I must get on to the Red Fox Archers actually and see if they're going. And if they are, would they be so polite as to get me some photos? Must check the calendar actually, see if there's been any updates. Finally got my fucking Garda vetting thing successfully sent. Touch wood. This is like the 3rd fucking time. They keep sending it back to me saying I fucked up with the dates. It's fucking hell, man. So look, I'm gonna go, my crackers. I'm gonna go and get this off, and I'll talk to y'all soon. And I won't be late next week, I assure you. Okay? Okay. Bye now. Be good. Oh God.